Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Pro Wrestling Logic YouTube channel and the World Class Championship Wrestling Review series. We are at the end of February 1986 here in World Class, February 22nd, 1986. And pretty basic show. I mean, there's a couple of notable things, but pretty basic. Buddy Roberts and Iceman King Parsons renew their rivalry. Of course, they had the hair rivalry a few years ago, so the renewal of their rivalry has to be a welcome comeback to Texas fans. Roberts has always kind of been the heater for the Freebirds. He will take extra punishment. Parsons backs him off, gets him caught in the ropes, and so that leads to Roberts going to the outside, trying to get as much extra attention as he can, but also trying to put some distance between himself and the Iceman. Match breaks down into very basic terms, headlocks and the like. They work the headlock for several minutes before finally managing to go in the direction of kind of quickening the match a little bit, but they get probably about 3, 4, 5 minutes out of a headlock, and then a takedown by Roberts, who upon occasion you can confuse with John Tatum if you're not careful, also on this program. Roberts does manage to get a figure 4 on the leg and injure the leg quite a bit of Iceman Parsons. Parsons actually rolls to the outside after breaking the hold and can barely stand. This is much to the delight of Roberts, but not to his delight for very long, as Iceman, to the delight of the fans at ringside, uses the steel ring post as a weapon and tries to eliminate on a deeper scale the lead instigator of the Freebirds, and a 2 count with a bulldog there, and the referee says the match is over, and I guess we've got a time limit draw, as the referee says the match is over. Does not raise the hand of either combatant, so time limit draw, and there's an argument there. Buddy Roberts complains about this, says he deserves more, says everybody knows he's the rightful victor, and that's where that ends. We move into Jack Victory and Mark Youngblood, 2 young guns here, and obviously Youngblood is the Native American star who has kind of been taking things by storm a little bit. Comes out with the Native American headdress and the like. Victory has probably been the shining star of World Class in the last year, I would say. I mean, he brings good stuff wherever he is going to go, and is certainly right there. And we come back to a decent situation. Head scissors by Youngblood, and steps out over the bottom rope, and it is clear that Victory is trying to gain victory any means necessary, using kicks, punches, and the like. Also using the buckle, trying to open up the head of the Native American star. We do see him come up with almost kind of like a Thesz press / cross body to gain a measure of power and revenge. Manages to get the victory there, and Brian Adias, who we're very familiar with, against the lead mouthpiece, and probably most likely most knowledgeable, or well known anyway, member of the Freebirds, in Michael Hayes. Of course, he is 1/3 of the 6-man tag team champions. Buddy Roberts does not come out with the belt there, so maybe the match is taped out of sequence, or maybe he forgot the belt in the back, who knows. But Adias obviously has been a guy who's been around this area on and off for most of the last 4 years or so. Can't believe we're in '86. We started our journey in '82, and almost 3.5 years later, things have changed a great deal. Unfortunately, many people have passed away. People have come and gone, but the Von Erichs remain the same. Michael Hayes bails out after a shot to the head off the attempted breakup of a sunset flip. Also, then we move to working over the knee and leg of Adias, and that kind of goes in direction there. Kerry Von Erich wants revenge for the things the Freebirds have done. Von Erich makes his way out to the ring in street clothes, goes to town on Michael Hayes, obviously leading to a disqualification. We continue to see the war between the Freebirds and the Von Erichs kind of pan out and play out. Then we move to our main event. One Man Gang and John Tatum versus the missing link and Kerry Von Erich. Obviously, if Von Erich's in the main event and he just got into it with Michael Hayes, we can assume that there's going to be an involvement there. Missy Hyatt, obviously, seconding Hayes. Now, keep in mind, I'm doing this out of sequence, but I can put it here. There is a vignette/interview with Missy Hyatt and John Tatum right before this match takes place. I guess they're in a hotel room. At least that's the best I can tell. Maybe in a house, don't really know. But there is a hot tub in the middle of a floor, and then there is a TV with a VCR that John Tatum keeps playing a victory over and over again from a previous week, and gets rather annoying about it. Anyway, Missy says he will continue to win. That is her man, and he will continue to be the best thing about things. Now, Von Erich hits a crossbody on Tatum early, and then uses the head of the missing link as a weapon. The police are surrounding Missy Hyatt at ringside. That is a notable thing. You don't always see that. So I don't know if Missy got threats because of her issues with Sunshine. Remember, Sunshine and her have done maybe one or two televised mixed tag team matches since their wars began, but nothing has really been settled amongst those two ladies. So maybe there's more heat than I realize on Missy Hyatt. Obviously, Missy Hyatt plays the spoiled brat, and nobody likes a spoiled brat. Obviously, also Missing Link takes over on Tatum and hits quite a number of headbutts there. One Man Gang not in this match very much. Maybe that is by design or something there. I don't really know. Anyway, Missing Link doing his babyface best to eradicate the danger caused by John Tatum. Sunshine happy on the outside as he hits a diving headbutt. Just as I mentioned, the gang isn't there, and I remember putting this in my notes. Gang hasn't been very active in the match. Comes in very close to the end of the contest, and then starts the double teaming on the missing link. Kerry taken out of action for a few moments. Missing Link hit with elbows to the top of the head and other things. Kerry taken out of action because he wasn't the legal man, and the heels had cut Link off. But that took place for several minutes. No real, I guess, order to the match as a cheating maneuver by the Hollywood John Tatum does ring about. The Link is being beat on. Missy, I think, hits hairspray or some other foreign object into the eyes of Kerry Von Erich, and that leads to a victory for her team. And that also leads us to the end of the month February in World Class 1986. We'll be back with more probably tomorrow. But keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.